Hello. I'm Dustin Duran, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. I'm pretty much done being sick. Hopefully that wasn't super annoying. Now, last episode, we got onto the Groundbreaker, and we did a lot of talking. There's a lot of dialogue. Again, as I said, I want to keep that stuff in. I want to exhaust most of the dialogue. So again, for now, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I like doing it. I want to keep it in the video. But anyways, we still didn't explore the whole thing. I know there's the Halcyon building. We need to go talk to, I think Junlei is the engineer. And something about the heat problems. We did already talk to Gladys. And again, too, side quests. I love side quests. So we might not go down the main quests right away. But first things first, we're going to finish going through the Groundbreaker. Because I know there's a couple more places that we need to check out. Let's get to it. Alright. Now I know we need to go check out this Halcyon thing. Oh yeah, there's Sublight too. And yes, and engineering. So there's Junlei and Udom. Yep.
She found a hold-up ship and was pulling a legal...
So, let's see. First thing, maybe we should talk to Junlei. Hello?
This is Halcyon News.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Finals are scheduled to air soon. Scandal has rocked the league.
I don't know. You can ask.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Enhancing
I
standards.
could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Edna.
How and if
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Alright, well. Let's go say hi. Oh, okay. I can't talk through the window. Alright. Let's look at your terminal first. Approved user. Junlei. Daily checklist. Radiator temp, plumbing overflow, life support, crew morale, scheduled landings, checklist maintenance, brush teeth. You can do this. Alright. Back bays. More complaints about the stay of the bay. I already told the Mardettes they're free to flush out MacRedd and his outlaws. They're so knotted up, seeking warrants and paper justifications that they want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys. Not my job. Promenade status. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Really? That's depressing. Found another listening device in my office. A thing was the size of a toss ball with a core leading all the way back to Sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Alright, so they're spying on everyone. Could have sworn the automechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. So maybe, alright. So maybe there's a dead tech behind, what was that guy's name? Greasy? Was that his name? Greasy? Sprat infestation at the Rest and Go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again, or I swear by law I'll airlock her stall. From Udom. The implications of your accusations cause my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding for what is a broad liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiation table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. Udom. Obstructionists. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You choose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript, let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin, or are you pulling this shit for fun? So she's got all sorts of problems. Obviously. Alright.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place to get here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess.
I know
but
it
it's
is.
my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand.
Just trying to be nice.
I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Yep, pretty much. Once I get out of Impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Let's ask just some generic questions first. What's it like being in command around here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
The ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
What? How do you know she's an engineer? Was it a big change, that transition to command?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, that's funny. Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Would it be too forward to ask why she doesn't have kids? Probably. Parvati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Sounds about right. How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the
Well, I
board
kind
has
of already
access
know.
to new parts.
Yeah.
And I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Kind of looked at your computer. Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast. It kind of does. I saw that did. Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay. How do you know that the parts are still there?
I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me.
Makes sense.
The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
All right. But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay, if this is a ship, I would probably want like really strict security on my ship. There would definitely not be any miscreants running around on my ship. I mean, they could blow up the ship. I mean, you damage a hull, you smash some glass, I don't know. You'd think you'd want really strict security here and clear out miscreants. But okay. Yeah, and meanwhile, as I say that, and Felix is probably being a miscreant on my ship right now. Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken. And there you go. Oh, that's funny. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
I'll get those parts from the back base.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Right on. Wait! Bravati, you wanted to talk to Junlei. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge, nudge.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Yeah, come on.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Bavardi.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay. Oh man, Junlei's keycard. Is your keycard just laying around here somewhere? Doesn't look like it.
This is Halcyon News.
All
We
right.
interrupt
So the
regular
back
scheduled
bay.
advertisement for the following statement. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township?
Gonna guess the back bay is back here somewhere. Ah, God. Gimme.
Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting others.
Seal. I can't get back here. It's actually sealed up. Alright, let's go to Sublight next.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Now, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
I like how no one cares that I just go on their computers. Hagen, don't run! We lost another contractor to a UDL gunship. This is your daily reminder that legitimate businesses don't run from the authorities. And that is what we are. Stay calm. Present your papers. If you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne lately? I could use some reliable help. Okay. So Hawthorne... Well, he was either part of Sublight or contracted with them. Fallbrook shipments. Unlike most of you sprats, Catherine is bringing Sublight a consistent income from today until I say so. You're to treat her as an extension of my desk. Speaking of which, Tobias, order an extension for my desk. Alright. Purple berry liquor, lots. Spectrum vodka, even more than that. Erotica, generic. The locals aren't picky. Erotica, exotic. Except for the ones who are. Space cake surprise. I don't know what this is, but it was on last month's order list, so either track some down or do your best in the kitchen. Black hole, Holcomb, sign, toss ball, poster. P.S. Tobias, where are we with that desk extension? This week in salvage. My scanner says the Mardettes are impounded a freelance ship after the captain misbehaved. The crew dropped so many bits at Vera's place that they can't afford to lift the impound. Whoever gets me salvage rights gets to sit quietly in my office and watch a professional work. Okay. One of ours had an altercation with one of theirs. Who was theirs? Lost another contractor, scrapped the ship, dedicated a tenth of the salvage to funeral expenses. I take care of my people. Little Sprat told me that a crate of spoiled cysty pork ended up at the bottom of a monarch canyon. Let's see how much we can sell. Speaking of which, no one eat at Ani Cleo's stall until I say so. Something in the kitchen's gone bad. Right. The next time one of us finds an abandoned ship and decommissions it, they had better dispatch a ground team to the debris field before the Marauders have their turn. Just because we're salvagers doesn't mean we have to be scavengers. Alright.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
Yeah, why would you say
It's
that?
just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time?
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
Why are you both looking at me when you're having a conversation with each other? Anyways, yeah, I didn't pick up on that he's grouchy until right now. Hello? Tobias?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Of course.
You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yep. Oh. Yeah, except they know Hawthorne, so the name's Captain Double B.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay. Alright, Lilia. Let me just take a peek around for a second. Anything around your desk? No? What do we got here? What is this? Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, or any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are, perhaps, hardwired features of humanity and not errors in our genes, as others might imply. Okay. Hello. Anything, got anything back here? What's this? Sublight, a legitimate business. I love how they just keep saying that. We're legitimate. No, we're legitimate. I didn't ask. No, we're legitimate. Okay. Yeah, we're legitimate. Okay. Contractors. If the authorities are on your heels, our legal team has pre-approved you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights. Pursuant to regulations following internally preserved bourse, such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version, if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of bourse in a Sublight-owned safe deposit box off-world, and why the goods you bring in are cataloged as farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Alright. Are you gonna say that too, Lilia? We're legitimate.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
Hunting me down,
Lilia
you say?
Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
I know a little bit. Name's TheeDoubleD, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. I'm legit. I didn't kill him. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Well, I'll get a nav key. I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Of course. So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
Okay. How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble.
Okay.
Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
What? What does that mean? And, are you gonna be pissed if I unlock this? It's just...
I thought I heard something. What? What do you think you're doing?
Oh, yep. Okay. Let's load this back up. Okay. Alright. They don't like it if you, lockpick doors in front of them. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be going. Alright, so we need to finish the stuff with Gladys. And then talk to her again. Guess we'll go to Halcyon, talk to Udom now. Oh.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
You'd think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Nope.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Can I actually turn in Phineas Wells immediately? What is this guy's, like, infatuation with Hawthorne? Sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend.
I see.
You have his ship, you must know. Picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
I really wouldn't know.
It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
Yeah, we'll just say that. We'll tell him the truth. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business, that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
So, about my ship.
Fine. You're free to go. I've removed the impound order on your ship. But before you go, I did have one request. Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
I mean, what do I say? I want to figure out more of what's going on before I just give Wells away. Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Now, if I say I know where to find him, do I still have the option? I mean, what's going to happen here? I feel like he's not actually going to say where Phineas is, right? Because I might say, yeah, I know where he is, but I'm not going to tell you. That might cause problems. I mean, we'll go with that for now. I know where to find Phineas Wells.
What?
Really smells in here. Maybe you should open the door. Before we get down to business, I need to be sure I can trust you.
All right, I suppose. How might I assuage your fears?
Why do you work for the board?
Whom else would I work for? Those Sublight thugs? That Tennyson woman? The sweaty masses in the groundside townships? The board is the only force for order in this rough-and-tumble colony of ours. Without them, we'd all starve to death or meet our end in a canid's jaws.
Do you enjoy working for them?
That's a curious question. I can't say I've ever considered how my personal satisfaction factors into the work I do. Permit me to answer your question in another way. In Byzantium, I was one among many. I often felt lost in the hurry and expanse of the capital. Here I have a measure of power and suffer little oversight. It makes for a different kind of loneliness, but it's one I've found I can endure.
That still doesn't tell me why I should trust you.
I understand. And I would ask the same of you, but I suspect I'd find your answers less than satisfactory, wouldn't I?
I don't know how to answer that.
Now you see my predicament. So let's move on. Tell me how you know of Phineas.
These aren't the options I was looking for. Maybe I just need to lie to just get out of this. Because I'm not going to turn them in right now. Maybe I will later on in the game, but not right now. Wells? I meant smells. It really smells in here. Maybe you should open the door.
I'm sorry? I'm quite certain I heard Wells. Phineas Wells.
Phineas smells? That's not a very nice thing to say about someone, even a wanted outlaw. My guy wouldn't say that. God, I'm like trapped. I'm trapped in a weird situation here. Learn to take a joke, Bedford. I'm just hassling you.
How charming you are.
I don't like these options. Can I stop talking to you? Can I get out of here? Can I leave? Let me leave! Ah! Fine. Sunita said you were looking for Phineas, and I know where he is.
Oh, she's fantastic. Very dependable. Quite unlike that stubborn Tennyson woman. An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons.
For reasons. So far, so entirely expected. What happened?
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
What possessed you to pawn your official seal?
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think?
No, I do think. Ah, come on. Really? Come on, you can tell me.
No, I'm sorry. I really can't.
So before I can do the board a favor and turn over Wells, I need to do you a favor first?
That's the long and short of it, yes.
Forget it then. I won't turn
You probably
Phineas in.
don't even know where Wells is. None of my contacts ever pan out. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Ah, yes. I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Right. I'm not going to pay it off for her. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it doesn't really.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Yeah, she doesn't really have much of a choice. She can't really leave the sickbay either. She's just gonna sit there forever? The way I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
That doesn't answer my question.
I send a lot of messages. Sometimes I read them. Every once in a while, I'll impound a ship if I want to feel alive.
Right. Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So, no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She's doing everything she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not Junlei's.
Yep, that's right.
My, aren't you, excitable.
Don't talk to her that way.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Take it back. Now.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you, Pavardi?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Why are there armed guards in here?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course.
Man. My character's not smart enough? I don't like those answers. I would say the intelligence one, but someone has to.
Indeed. What is the saying? The two most common elements in the universe are hydrogen and stupidity. Someone must stand for reason and order, and the board is best equipped to do so.
What are those locked doors in the back?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does the chairman visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Right.
Ask away.
All right. Well, what we got? We got skills and a perk. All right. So I put 7 in stealth to get those to 20, and then 3 in leadership. All right. And a perk. So I don't think there's really anything that I care about. Really, I'll probably just get put it in sprint speed. So, all right, there's my 5. Yeah, just don't really... It seems like all these first perks are just not too great. Okay, Parvati. So maybe I do want the engineering. Maybe that's just the best thing right now. Alright, yeah. And the Vicar. I might just do the range damage for him. Alright. Okay. So, now what? I guess we'll do...
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorists beneath Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Oh, wait. I can pick this. For free. And I did want to kind of see what was in here.
Easy.
Easy. Now, is there a body? There is a body back here. That's what I wanted to see. Nothing here, though? Honey Cleo Food Service Auto Mechanical Repair Manual. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSRF 900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifistic function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Nice. Hello. So, okay, I guess that was it. I was hoping for more, but, you know, whatever. Ah, that's the back bays. Okay. Should we go to the back bays? I mean, yeah, alright. Let's go. Oh, and there's MacRedd. Right away. Alright.
Who the... Hey, MacRedd, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Can I just talk to you?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
I don't have a
Is this
weapon
what
out.
carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Neither is this. Get him!
Everyone all right?
Did I get them all? I did. Okay. Nice. There we go. MacRedd's lighter. Alright. Ollie Ollie talks I'm free. Montag. What is this? It looks like a... Ah, okay, so it's a... It's a plasma machine gun? Alright. Okay, let's switch out armor and pick this. Nice. Oh, come on, really? It's all stealing? How did your leg get up there? What? Alright. God. Why is everything stealing? Hello? Just in case. I didn't want it to just randomly come alive and attack me. Let's see what's up here.
People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Hello?
A fight! I'll take your confession now!
Oh. Alright. Ow, what the? Oh, it's... I thought something was like shooting me from behind. That's weird. And everything is still stealing. Maybe if I kill everyone in here, then it won't be stealing? I don't know. What's all this? Just plants that I can't touch? Okay, what is this? Junior mycologists? Okay, junior mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling, they just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. I suppose it could be worse. Heard of a Sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now MacRedd, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update. MacRedd just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. Ought to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Guess it didn't work. Actually, I guess I was the one to to start the fight, so... Ew. Yeah. I'm gonna kill these worms. Oh, what? There's still... Oh, there's a downstairs. Okay. I missed that. I was looking at the red blips there. This is locked, huh? Okay. Swap this out. Swap back.
You've been getting into the boss's.
Watch out, Captain.
All good.
Mess with us.
Oh, okay. I was trying to use the special ability, but... Oh yeah, and I should, I need to remember. I should make sure that these guys, that my companions, are killing them. So I can get the extra experience. Oh, I can actually take that. Okay, that was weird. That wasn't stealing? Just that one thing? So what's left? I guess it's just down? I guess it's just this going down?
What's that?
Oh!
What's that?
Here goes nothing.
Woo.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Woo-wee! Alright. And there's a guy down here. Hello. Letty Dixon. Okay. And everything is still stealing. Damn. What are you? The hell? Hold on, buddy.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
What?
I don't have time for this.
Okay. Alright, I guess that worked. God, why are you up so set with me? Oh, okay. Alright. Everything's a problem. Alright. Let's talk.
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. MacRedd tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Oh. Just like that, huh? Can I take... I still can't take this stuff. I did miss it. Ah, okay.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Okay. I still don't really know the penalties, or even if there are penalties for stealing. So if it is technically still stealing, I mean, screw it. I'm just gonna take everything, because who cares? Now, does this stuff say that it's stolen? If I go to my inventory, doesn't seem like it. No, there's no like tag that it's. I think it was this that I took. There's no tag that it's stolen. I don't know. Maybe I guess maybe I should be stealing, because there doesn't seem to be much of a penalty here, if any, for stealing. So yeah, maybe I was just really holding myself back by not stealing. Because there's a lot of stuff that I could be taking. Because, like this. This is a bunch of outlaws. I mean, I guess I'm stealing... stealing from a bunch of dead outlaws. And that's a problem. I think I'm just gonna stop worrying about stealing so much. I mean, I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to try and steal, but... But if there's stuff that... If there's stuff like this... that, like, it makes no sense that this is technically, according to the game, stealing. Like, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, let's get back up here. Okay, I guess we'll go to engineering first.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
Like this stuff, I'm probably... Well, actually, I kind of want that. Let's talk to you before we do anything else.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Easy peasy. I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, right. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Nice. I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
They, I think, you two might have a little thing going here. Can I steal your book, please? Alright.
This is how
let's see. I'm gonna sell stuff real quick. Okay. Did some rearranging of weapons. Got my stuff sold. Let's go. All right.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mantippillars, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. Check out this thing about giant insects.
Yeah, we'll kill them. But first, archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. To HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via Prove, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Gang? I think she pronounced it Gang. A stern reminder, some very rich and unsavourable elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on the ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Right on. Alright. Oh, they spit! Oh! Kill it! Alright. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I need my companions to kill these guys.
Everyone all right?
There we go. Nice job. Is that all of them? Oop. Uh-oh. Take that. Oh. Okay. Don't touch the Super hot coils. Got it. I had to have done more. What am I missing here? That was it? Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Oh my god, yes! All the mag picks. Oh, yeah.
Good news. Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Oh.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Of course.
If you can. Shoot back if you need to.
Right.
I can always do.
All beginning.
Oh, good thing I have this. Kill it! Kill it!
They shouldn't have stood
Nice.
in our way.
Nice. More mag picks. Oh, it's beautiful.
May the law have mercy on you.
Yeah.
I won't.
Did you get it? No. Kill it! Kill it! Oh! Nice.
Unable to take aim.
Oh, there's guys downstairs. That's what it is. Nope.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that is,
Oh!
Sometimes violence is the only way.
All right. I always seem to go the right way when I'm not even trying to go the right way. Like, I never even checked that door, that it was barred. Alright. Warning, lithium fluid pressure at 23%. Solid state radiators at 102% capacity. PCM heat sinks at 98% capacity. Ambient station temperature, plus 8% Celsius. Plus 8 degrees Celsius. Machinery shaft temperature, plus 29% Celsius. Cycle droplet pumps. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling. Success. Logs. Coupled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Gang's. I'm going to go with that, Gang's. Old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of our career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop
on.
by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Well, this was a good haul. I'm gonna hurt myself. Yep.
Step lively, Miss Holcomb.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
Do they not like each other all of a sudden? What's going on here? They're just like picking on each other.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh. Right on. We'll be on our way. Right on. Alright, I guess I'll do this first. So 7 in tech, 3 in dialogue. Alright. So, she said Edna had something.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Right. Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Really? Seems irresponsible not to have fixed your backup relay before now.
We don't know why it went down or if it's even a hardware-related issue. Getting a team out there takes time and money, neither of which we have readily on hand. And we do have multiple auxiliaries, just they won't be in orbital range during the next few months. Our backup station will be. If it weren't for the occlusion event coming our way, we'd be doing fine as always.
I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh,
Okay.
and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
I'm off. Alright, let's go find... let's go talk to Ellie. Ah, right, yeah, medical bay.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice, too. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better-than-average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
A medic, you say? Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse? Probably not. Yeah, it's probably the owing people. You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
All right, welcome aboard, Ellie.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Should we take her now? I mean, I like Parvati, so I'll keep her on the roster. Vicar, I don't know. I'm kind of meh with his character. Yeah. Vicar Max, I'll catch up with you on the ship later.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
All right. What do you got, Ellie? Okay. Not too shabby. What do you have as perks? Medical. Increases your medical skill. Let's see, medical. I mean, that's kind of meh. Let's just go with the health. That one could be okay. Health and then the healing amount. Alright, well, let's do that. 30% extra health and 20% heal amount granted. Oh, I do need Vicar Max for this side quest. Okay, I'll go back and get him. Let's claim the bounty now.
You been flying the outer systems route lately?
Rizzo's knock you out on.
Miss Ellie, Dr. Finhill. I noticed your pistol's been making a funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
Okay.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed MacRedd yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Too late. I mean, I didn't really rough him up much. He was shot. A lot. And then died. I guess I could just tell her that, though. Good news. I killed Captain MacRedd, and I roughed him up before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours.
Right on.
Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Got any more bounties?
With that bastard MacRedd dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Okay.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Finhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
This is how.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
You two know each other?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
Yep.
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Okay. Okay, I was running back here just to check if there was any extra conversations with her. There wasn't, but yeah, I guess they know each other. All right. So now I think the plan is I'm gonna run back to the ship
You
quick.
sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Okay. I'm noticing, what's his name is gone.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
He's definitely on my ship. Or no, there he is. Yeah, with his stuff.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
Right.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Oh yeah? Were you stalking me? I don't appreciate being stalked.
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Okay, Felix, consider this your interview.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's the value of pie?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic.
Oh, man. Are you any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Alright, you're in.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
I'll see you in the ship, Felix.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Well, this'll be interesting, huh?
Alright, well, just picked up 2 companions. Alright. And now, let's find that weapon and I think hack a terminal. What is... Is a terminal right there? Oh, you know what? It's, yeah, it's gonna be in that room, isn't it? Shh. Do. And do, and do. I'm stealing stuff now. I'll steal some stuff. Like this. I want that. Yep. Didn't see a thing. Do I want a hoop? What the hell would I want a hoop for? I don't know, but I'll take it. What is this hoop? There it is. Hoop. Hours of entertainment for the easily entertained. Okay, someone actually wants a hoop. Who would want that? Okay, we need to go in here. Can you not be staring at me, buddy? Thank you.
Great work.
Thank you.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Alright. Eject docking records data cartridge. Alright. Customs data pad. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol. Jacques. Hatchet. Metal hoop. Prayer beads. Locked container. Owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. He left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Huh. And maybe he has something in that container back there? Kind of curious now. I wasn't going to open that container, but maybe I should now. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, a generous one too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee, and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers 1 arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. A guy from the back base roughed up the Moon Kid, raving mad, warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever MacRedd grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that MacRedd was spotted at the Rest and Go, not that anyone will corroborate it. A reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Alright.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Alright. We'll talk in a minute. First, though, let's see what's in here.
Nicely done.
Oh. Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have done that. Well, while we're out here.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a Sublight Salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Alright, let's go. Where is that weapon? Over there. Ah, it's back here. Was there anything in here that I wanted? It's a Rest and Go keycard.
But a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Ah, was this it? Yeah, that vent.
Well, well, well. What fine treasures might await us in here?
Outlaws, huh? Let's go close range.
We can handle this. Great one, Captain. Everyone all right?
Bravati actually went down. Keycard unlocks the workshop inside the repair hangar on the groundbreaker. Alright. Again, I forgot. I need my companions to kill these guys. Ah, there we go. Oh. Hello? No one's here? Prismatic hammer. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Okay. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
Gosh,
okay.
that handsome.
It's It's on the terminal. Logs. Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art, thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry. The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signal swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. Troubles. I have had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signal matches Blondiet's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosive, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. I see. Now, to look at this weapon. Two-handed. Level 7. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market, all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Right. So my science skill, I mean, it's fairly high. And maybe I'll give it to Parvati. You want that? All right. I'm gonna do one last run through here just to see if I missed anything.
This is Halcyon News.
Oh, and I think I can unlock something in here. Can I?
For the following story.
Closing this door. Don't open it. I'm stealing stuff. Zero. Nice. Hey! Keep that closed. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be able to steal. now that I know that there's like no repercussions. Right on. What you got hidden back here? Take that. Take that. A defective hat. Wonder what that is. A defective hat. No problems. Okay.
Were you really in jail, Mr. Max? And you were our vicar?
Yes, but as I've repeatedly said, I was assigned there as a vicar. I was not a prisoner.
I just can't believe you'd lie.
I was not lying. It had no bearing on my ability to minister to my flock, and was therefore not worth mentioning.
Right.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicar. That seems like quite a leap.
I don't even know what you said, because what the hell is going on with your robe, I guess?
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We got your punch right here.
Can I, oh god. Oh, okay. So this is free. Oh. What is this? What is up here? Whoa. Okay. Glad I found this. Yeah, Maglocks. Oh. Someone's locked in.
Nice one.
All right. Oh. Yo. This is cool. Wow, I'm glad I came up here. Right on. What do we got? Bits, hammer, manta pillar. Hello? Again, I went...
I can hear footsteps.
Yes.
Leave me here.
Hello.
Thank you, stranger.
Private Taylor.
Ain't that a relief?
Wait a minute. Oh my god. What the fuck?
You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
I did you a favor. What are you going to do for me?
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
I could always lock the door again. Alright, we'll leave him be. I was thinking if I told them, I don't know. Well, Alright, I suppose you've been through enough.
Damn right I have. You scare me a little, mister.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, Mr. Vicker. Did you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes. And
Lost Hope Bar.
Why? I just want to have a conversation.
Of course you do.
That's this. Okay. Because there's something over here. Wow. There's a lot of stuff. Can I not walk on this? Uh-oh. Ooh. Huh. Apparently I can't. Alright. Ooh. It doesn't look like there's a way over there. That sucks. I'm gonna bet that maybe at some point I can come back here and get up there. And then, am I still wearing? Yes, I am. Wow, and it still takes 4. Alright, then.
You're an artist, Captain.
Thank you.
Get ready!
Soundmaker!
We're pretty good at this.
Damn. Some angry sprats. Oh, is this, I think this is... Yeah, this is... I'm pretty sure that's the door outside of Bell's. Yeah. So, there's no reason for me to unlock that.
My dad taught me some French, you know. Stuff about omelets and, fromage. I could take a look at that journal.
By all means. I would be astounded, yet astronomically in your debt.
Oh, yeah, there's nothing at all about eggs and cheese in here. Sorry.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Okay. Alright. I think we have completely explored the Groundbreaker and picked up 2 new companions. So for the actual quests, for the companion...
I could use a breather.
Hi. Everyone's always interrupting me. And that's why you're going to be kicked off my crew. But anyways, unless there's an actual companion quest, then I'll bring the companion with. But for right now, I'll probably keep Ellie and Parvati. That's going to be the crew for now. Felix doesn't really intrigue me at all. I guess maybe next time I'll look at his skills. I mean, Max kind of intrigues me. I don't know. Ellie and Parvati just seem like the coolest characters. So, I'm just going to stick with them. But on the next one, we'll probably go check out that, whatever that signal was, that, like, satellite or whatever that's outside the Groundbreaker. We'll probably go do that. But for now, take care, everybody. Cheers.